Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to.
Top 10 classic British bands to crack the US. So we have seen the top 10 groups to never crack it. This is top 10 to crack
Cracking
it.
it. Oh, they cracked it?
Yeah,
These
they cracked it.
icons never go
They
out of
cracked it.
style. Welcome
The
to
eggs
Watch
have
Mojo
been
UK,
cracked.
and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 classic British bands to crack the US.
And also, I feel like it's classic British bands, so like it's from like the throwbacks. Because they have a
Oh,
separate video we're gonna do later with
okay.
modern bands. So I think those are
Mm.
like from 2000s up. Maybe this is gonna be like the 90s and below.
Before we begin, if you enjoy this video, please subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be ranking the most prominent, popular, and influential British bands to cross over into the American market.
Kashmir.
We'll be considering groups which achieved
I
success
wonder
prior
what
to the
does it take
1990s.
for it to cross over.
Back nowadays, I think it's way easier with the social media. But back then, I think that was quite a feat.
Mm.
This list, while also omitting artists known primarily for their solo work, such as Elton John and David Bowie. There's a bit of an argument as to who exactly were the first punk rock band, but there's no denying the impact of The Clash upon groups in America as well as at home. This was due to a wide variety of influences The Clash brought to their sound.
I don't know. I've never heard of the
About
Clash.
aggression when it came to these Londoners, as songwriters Mick Jones and Joe Strummer sought inspiration from genres as diverse as reggae, dub, and ska. Then there was Combat Rock, the 1982 album which went double platinum in the US, and features such hit singles as Rock the Casbah and Should I Stay or Should I Go,
Rock the
and the rest, as they
Casbah,
say, was history.
Well, then I guess he ain't lied. They definitely cracked the US if you heard it. You know.
Should I stay or should
Or
I
should
go?
I? Oh, okay, I know this song. Should I stay or should I go? I didn't know the group though.
Number 9, The Cure. Formed in West Sussex way back in
It's giving Edward
1976, The Cure were one of
Scissorhands.
the earliest
Glam.
pioneers of goth rock and are still going strong 40 years later.
Goth rock.
This is thanks largely to the band's rabid fanbase, who sell out the band's 3-hour plus shows whenever the group goes on tour. It was the 1989 album Disintegration, which served as the band's commercial crossroads, ushering them firmly into the American mainstream with such hit singles as Love Song and Pictures of You. They've continued to straddle the line between morose and upbeat pop, ensuring a little Cure for everyone.
Wow, shout out to the person who recorded all this.
Number 8, Queen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Queen conquered the whole world, so no shocker there.
I thought when they
There
said
was no
crack, it
band,
was like,
British or
oh,
otherwise,
who you
past
didn't
or
think.
present, quite like
Crack.
Queen, and no
Right, because
Queen is a little obvious.
the first two, I don't even know the
Yeah.
groups, but yeah, Queen is come on.
frontman possessing the same level of charisma as Freddie Mercury. Perhaps this is why these London legends managed to cross over so firmly into America. Audiences around the world gravitated towards the band's quirky, layered rock orchestrations, while Mercury's superstar stage presence and impassioned vocals raised the bar for frontmen everywhere. Not even Mercury's 1991 death could stop Queen from entering the upper echelon of classic rock icons, thanks to such huge hits as Bohemian Rhapsody,
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Somebody to Love, and The Show Must Go On.
The 5-0.
Sometimes the best sort of creativity can arise from the worst sort of tension. This phrase could describe in part the lightning in a bottle magic which was The Police, as the London-based group's relationship came to be known as a notoriously bitter one. Still, these stressful working conditions didn't stop bassist/vocalist Sting, guitarist Andy Summers, and drummer Stuart Copeland from creating some of the most
Sting
unique
is
pop
part of
music
this group?
Yeah, Sting
Oh,
is
I
the
didn't
lead
know
singer. Yeah,
that.
that's
Oh.
Sting. Yeah, the lead singer
He
is
looks
Sting.
so
of the
young.
1980s.
He does.
Wow, I didn't recognize
The talents
him.
of all three men combined in a magical way, delivering thoughtful and intelligent tunes featuring influences from around the
Man,
world of pop, rock,
I
reggae,
didn't know Sting. I know the Police.
You know the Police?
Mhm.
You call them sometimes?
No, I never called.
Oh.
and jazz.
Who? I think I told you. How do I know who?
You probably told me, but I forgot.
I learned about the Who from The Simpsons.
Oh, you know the Brits really like the Clash,
Ah,
the Cure,
yeah.
the Police, the Who.
Yeah, they started
Damn,
articles
yeah.
Number 6,
proper.
The Who.
No, it's not even that, but like that, the noun,
Mm-hmm.
like one word, like the plus a word, the name of the group. That's so interesting.
Diversity.
Honestly, Queen should have been just the Queen.
I think they've been in conflict with the actual
and
Queen.
electricity were par for the course of this progressive group who thought nothing of
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if their name is kind of inspired by the Queen, like by them having like a
Oh,
that type of structure.
I would think it's maybe like also location too.
The Queen.
writing expansive rock operas alongside short riff rock anthems. Singer Roger Daltrey seemed cut from the
Oh,
stone
that's from the CSI,
as the
CSI Miami.
prototypical hard rock frontman, while guitarist and songwriter Pete Townsend was all windmilling energy. The Who seemed to write tunes tailor-made for overseas crossover potential, as proven by the success of radio mainstays Who Are You, I Can't Explain, Substitute, and My Generation. Number 5, Black Sabbath. Wind, rain, and that ominous church bell. These were the sounds which heralded Black Sabbath's 1970 self-titled debut, a crushing record which signified the onset of heavy metal into the public consciousness. There were few bands performing over-amplified blues as pounding as Sabbath during this time, and it wasn't only British audiences that started paying attention. Subsequent LPs such as Paranoid, Master of Reality, and Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath would garner the Birmingham lads a devout following in the States, one which would continue through multiple lineup shifts and change trends to ensure Black
Wow,
Sabbath
I'm surprised I
certified
never heard
icons.
of them. They are really good.
Black Sabbath?
Yeah, they would have cracked for me.
Really?
Yeah, I like it. I like this song.
Ozzy Osbourne is part of them.
Really?
Status.
Okay, so he was a Beyonce with
I guess.
Wow. I didn't know them. You know them?
No, but we've been reacting to
Oh,
British
I
music
mean,
for a minute now. I
You
retain
know
a
what
little
I
bit of
mean.
information.
You know what I mean.
Number 4, Pink Floyd.
Breaking the wall.
Fans searching for the hazy roots of psychedelic rock need look no further than the discography of these London legends
I don't know
who
this
pioneered
video,
the style
though.
during the late 60s.
Yeah,
before
I've never seen
perfecting
this
it in the
video either.
1970s. Pink Floyd did it all, from loud and noisy to smooth, mellow, and emotional. The group suffered a couple of lineup changes, but have remained relevant throughout the years, especially in America, where such albums as The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon saw Floyd's music reach a larger international. Number 3, Led Zeppelin. Just as Black Sabbath pioneered heavy metal in the 1970s, so too did their contemporaries Led Zeppelin overhaul blues into something similarly innovative. Although these London-based legends had a slightly more sensitive side than Sabbath, embracing diverse folk and psychedelic influences, that didn't stop Zeppelin from crossing over big time in America.
Immigrant song.
Jimmy
Ooh.
Page's superb
I wonder
riffing,
how that
Robert
goes
Plant's
over
epic
now.
wail, and the incredible
All the
rhythm section
immigration
of John
issues.
Bonham and John Paul Jones were second to none during their day, and in the process crafted some of
You
the most
know, I
enduring.
know Led Zeppelin from the 70 shows. You know that show? That 70 show?
I've never seen it, but I know the show, yeah.
He's with
rock
Mila
anthems of all
Kunis,
time.
Michael Kelso. What's the guy? What's his name? Who was married to Demi Moore? Ashton Kutcher.
Oh.
You know Ashton Kutcher? He was in that.
Number 2, the Rolling Stones.
He looked the same.
There are few British bands with as much instant international appeal as the iconic Rolling Stones. Maybe it's their raunchy,
You know
bluesy
what I feel
songwriting.
like? Who's the lead of Rolling Stones? This man?
Rod Stewart, I think.
Rod Stewart. You know who he remind me of today?
Hmm.
Harry Styles.
In
Because
this,
of the
in this
style,
frame?
not in this frame, but like in terms of style, presentation, I feel like Harry
Hmm.
Styles is gonna be the next Rod Stewart.
Okay, I can see that a little bit. I get you.
Or perhaps it's that stage magic which occurs between Stones frontman Mick Jagger and guitarist Keith Richards. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that this London rock institution has made commercial waves all over the world, America most definitely included.
Wild horses.
For many, it's the Rolling Stones that define rock and roll at its purest, most distilled essence, so who are we to argue?
Ooh, someone's pastors here.
Before we name our number one pick, here are a few.
So who are you guessing for number one?
For number one pick, I mean, they're gonna do they say the Beatles, but they
Yeah,
add
it's gonna
zombies,
be the
it's
Beatles.
the Crack.
It's gonna be the
Oh.
Beatles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the
Mm.
Beatles.
If not Beatles, who else can possibly be?
I don't know. Def Leppard,
Oh, the Oasis.
Oasis. Yeah. But I think it's gonna be the Beatles.
Honorable
Okay.
mentions.
You said no strings could secure you.
Depeche
Oh,
Mode.
Depeche Mode, they Crack. Yeah.
Number one, the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles is gonna be number one on any list when
Yeah.
it comes to like UK bands, or not even maybe UK bands. Period. It's gonna be the Beatles always
Yeah.
number one.
If you have ever dabbled into music post 1960, it is practically a given that you were influenced somehow by the Beatles. John, Paul, George, and
Look at
Ringo
this
dared to raise
fashion.
and then smash the bar when it came to creative songwriting and unique arrangements.
Wow. The green one calls me.
I like them
Turning
all. I
pop
think
music
they're
on
all
its
good.
head with a genius which has rarely been equaled.
All the lonely people, where do they all come from?
British Invasion was just that when Beatles led an influx of English talent towards American shores. An incredible crossing over of talent whose legacy continues to be felt by artists around the world to this day.
I want to know the truth.
About what?
Did Yoko Ono really break up the group?
Oh, I don't know.
I need to know. They said
don't
that it's because of her, but I think maybe it can be an excuse.
I don't know.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.